It is Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022, and this is take two. Um, I got a comment on my comment. Um, I just got back from my Wednesday night meeting and dropping off Barbara and coming back, and I noticed I had a comment. I read it. So, to me, I'm just. But it was a really good posting, and I commented, and it's like I try to be witty and clever and funny and observant, and all that sort of stuff. Most of the time, I feel like it just falls flat, or maybe it doesn't have any sort of meaning or substance, um, and it doesn't have any sort of entertainment value. And I don't know how these things are received, as I don't really know the person that I'm writing to, for one thing. Um, so, but this one, um, and see, I think I do know the person that I'm writing to. And because I'm not that far off the mark, because I just have a sense of them. I've been, writing to them for approaching 2 years. And so it's like I have a pretty good idea. I'm sure my accuracy is way off, and like who they actually are versus my interpretation, my perception of who I think they are. I'm sure there's a great divide, one that I'm willing or would be interested in learning about, but not if they're not wanting to disclose or discuss or converse, or include. So that's. But anyway, tonight I just made an observation, and it was received well. And I was like, oh, good, and that's it. That's all it was. Um, but anyway, it just you know yeah. So and also today is the 22nd of June, so that means that it was the end date for the charity wild swim they were doing 22 miles of wild swimming um, over the 3-month period, and they got it done. A little bit waiting to the last bit, they did like the first half over the first 2.5 months, and then did the last half in the last couple weeks, with like a lot crammed into the last week. And it's like, you know, and you know, the weather and the water, it's like, oh. So I was a little worried, but they got it done, so good. And they raised the money that they were looking for, and they seemed very pleased about that. So that's good. So it went well, and I'm glad I was able to, be a participant. Not altogether passive, because I did contribute support. Even though I'm very remote, um, and I think a lot of my attention is a little bit more and a little bit weird, but that's what I'm good at. I'm good at more, and I'm good at weird. Um, and one of the things that came up in the meeting tonight was about, uh, people in recovery aren't normal, and how it's like, well, and a lot of other people, aren't in recovery, aren't normal. And I'm thinking to myself, show me the normal person. Show me an example. Who is normal? Can you show me? Or is there no normal person, but there's just a normal archetype? Like an average is normal. You take like 1 million people, and you say that across that 1 million people, that's normal. A normal distribution, a normal diversity across a population. But the individuals, they're not normal. But averaged out, I don't know. I don't know if I can be sold that idea if I'm buying. I don't think I am. So I take my things case by case. I don't work in populations. So I'm not into sociology, just philosophy. And I have enough trouble with that already. You throw in people. It's like I have hypotheticals and theories of people, but I don't have facts, or it's just all guesswork anyway. So that's why when I actually got a comment back on my comment, it's like I value it because of significance and relevance, because it lets me know, gives me some evidence that I'm not totally, off base, and I've found, okay, this is good, so, because I struggle with feeling like I am unwelcome, unwanted, and so it's just an ongoing thing with me. So, but that's on me. So that's my thing. So, whereas if I actually am unwelcome, I need to be told. That's the thing. Just tell me, and I will disappear, because I've done that before, where I will ask people for reality checks about, what exactly is this about, and I will find out, and it's like, okay, and then I can go on. I can leave. I can go. Then I can move on and be like, okay, well, I was wrong about this. And it's like, well, even if I don't understand it, it doesn't matter. I'll just accept it. And, yeah. So, because I don't have perfect awareness. Nowhere close. And I don't have perfect understanding. Nowhere close. And I never will. Awareness, understanding, perception, nope. Never going to happen. So I rely on other people to tell me. And maybe that's not always a good idea, because, I have to trust that people are telling me. But most of the time, the people that I'm referring to, I trust them to tell me what I need to know, what I'm requesting. But sometimes I will ask questions that people, they don't know the answer to. And, or they might not want to tell me, and that's okay too. They either don't know the answer, don't want to share the answer because they think it might hurt my feelings, and it's like, well, probably, at some point it's like, it's better to hurt my feelings and just get it done. And continuing things, and if I just continue to work under some belief that, then it's like, just, or if, yeah, so it's complicated. I know it is. So it's like, and then tonight's topic was about forgiveness, and how we have to work on forgiving ourselves and forgiving others, and a lot of it comes from, understanding and communication and conversation, and some things just aren't in the cards, and it's like, whose cards? My cards, their cards, and it's complicated being human. At least for me it is. And I know it is for them too. And everybody else. We all have our stories and our conflicts. So, I don't know. It's about where we are willing to compromise and make concessions and find that collaboration and cooperation. Mutually assured constructions, complementary. So, but only if willing, only if wanted. Nothing can be rushed, and nothing can be forced or coerced. Same goes for me. It's like, as soon as I feel like I am under some obligation or assumption that somebody expects something, and if they don't get it, well, then they're just going to get mad at me. And then they might get mad at me they think I'm upset. And then they get upset because they think I'm upset, even if I'm not upset because I don't even know about it. It's like, what with the what now? When that happened. So, anyway. I'm rambling, obviously. These things are unscripted, unrehearsed, unpracticed, just me talking. So, it's a good thing no one watches them. Because sometimes I'm guessing that some of the things I say might be taken out of context and could be offensive. So, it's a good thing no one watches. And then I worry about, well, watch, this will be the first one. That, it's like, dang. Remember, it's a comedy. Remember, it's a work in progress. It's a life in practice. And it's a life worth having, a life worth living, a life worth sharing. So now I'm trying to even it out, fill in the creases, smooth it. So, anyway, it was a good day. And, yeah. So, anyway, I just wanted to do a quick little video. I didn't really have much to say. So, I guess that's it. Good night. And congratulations.